Stop raping women. Stop raping kids. Stop raping dogs as well. I am sick of this. I am sick of this. I know men, women, humanity has not had a great history when it comes to rape. It's actually, that's a crazy thing to say, but it's like it doesn't get any better. It does not get any better. I don't know if all of this stuff is happening around my city or if it's just in the country in general, but I'm tired of hearing about kids getting raped. I'm tired of it. And it's not because it's no, I mean, it does bug me, it does irritate me, it does upset me, but I'm tired of it just happening. I don't mind being let known about this stuff, but the fact that I'm being let known about this stuff so much, the way it just keeps hitting me, it just annoys me. 2 days, no, not 2 days ago. Well, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I don't know. I don't know what day I'm uploading this. I think Tuesday, but the day before recording this, I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook and I heard about this guy is allegedly who is being accused of raping his homie's dog. And there's pictures of the dog's anus. And I don't know much about dog anuses, but I know what a dog anus looks like normally because I had a dog. My dog is dead. But that's not even that's the part that just really pissed me off. That's the thing that made me want to make this video because I'm hearing about this so much. But then there's this girl named Zanaya. I've been hearing about her all week, and basically there is a case going on about her. It's a very depressing case, but I'm going to talk about it. Basically, her aunt has a boyfriend. Her boyfriend in his 40s. He's been raping her since she was 11. He ended up killing her when she was 13, hit her body, all that stuff. And it's just really messed up. It's wow. It is just wow. Some people out there just raping kids. There's a girl, actually, let me see if I have the screenshot right here or not. I don't remember if I took a screenshot of it. But I can tell you, and I'm going to say allegedly for the whole thing. So basically, I don't have it, but basically, there's a guy, mugshot, and it's posted on Facebook, and this girl talks about the time where she got raped by him, where he was choking her, he was he was beating on her, I think, choking her, he was raping her, she was talking about how she had a daughter, he got soft, got hard again, raped her continuously, and raped her until he came inside of her and basically left her outside almost naked in mud puddles, and he ended up stealing her phone so she couldn't contact any help, and she ended up running to a gas station because she did not know that she was gonna die. And whether or not this is true, this is happening to somebody. This has happened to somebody. There are too many dogs getting raped, animals getting just raped. There's too many kids getting raped. There's too many women getting raped, too many men getting raped. There's too much raping going on. And it just makes me think about all the people that you don't hear about, all the people that might be suffering, but that might be, getting, I don't know, raped or molested by their parents, by teachers, by other adults in their lives that they should be trusting. And it just really upsets me. It really upsets me. And it's not like it just it irks a particular nerve in me. It does irk a particular nerve about me. But this is for the men out there that are watching. We have to do better. As men, we are supposed to be providers. We are supposed to be protectors. We are supposed to be leaders. We are not supposed to be rapists, taking what we want. We are supposed to provide. That is our duty. We are supposed to protect. That is our duty. We are supposed to love. That is our duty as men. We cannot go around taking coochie just because we want it. We cannot go around, and this is it's not even just like the raping and stuff like that. Even everything much lower to even just grooming. It's not just, I don't know, 50-year-old men messaging like 6-year-olds or something like that. I don't know what type of Chris Hansen stuff he got on, you know. It could be somebody that's like, I don't know, 25, somebody that's 20. You know, I heard about somebody had their friend or somebody that they knew that was 20 dating a 13-year-old, and it's like, why? What purpose does that make? There's people out there that let's talk about age gaps. It's like, oh, our parents are so and so years apart. There's a difference between being 45 and 43 than there is being not 45 and 43. 48 and 43. Wow, it's I wouldn't do that. I don't think I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, but that's difference between 45 and 40, I mean 48 and 43 than there is 18 and 13. There's a big maturity difference. Like someone that's 13 is probably still going through puberty or just finishing up puberty. Somebody that's 13 is in seventh or eighth grade. Somebody that's 18 is probably a senior in high school. Can you think about that? Somebody that is finishing high school is somebody that is dating somebody that isn't even done with middle school yet. They are in the middle of middle school. They are in that very, well, not that very middle ground level, but like edging out towards high school still. And it's a really weird thing. But I just wanted to say there's just too much of it going on. Like seriously, kids getting diddled, and we're talking about Diddy this, Diddy that. You know, people completely like just threw Dan Schneider under the rug. Now, and the thing is, even when the Dan Schneider stuff came out last year, I thought everybody knew. I really thought everybody knew. Like I was just surprised that everyone else was surprised because I'm like, I've been knew this dude was a weirdo. People were talking about it. Dan Schneider, I knew Dan Schneider got kicked off of Nickelodeon because he had a really weird foot fetish towards the kids. But yeah, I mean, I the stuff that went deeper and deeper into that on the Quiet on the Set stuff that happened that aired. The stuff with Drake Bell, that was a surprise to me. I just knew Dan Schneider was a pedophile and that you know, that he was a pedophile. Sorry, and that he had a really weird obsession with feet. But then people focus on Diddy. Now, I'm not saying that Diddy didn't do anything wrong. I'm saying you could focus on both problems. It's a lot of problems out there. It's a lot of problems. People saying, it's like the whole no Diddy thing. Diddy was, I mean, then again, Diddy was doing way more than Dan. I mean, seriously, Diddy got cases on top of cases on top of cases. It's looking like I don't know, a hotel in there. But anyways, even with the whole Jay Z stuff about him, about the guy who was saying that Jay Z was his dad, and people are like, oh, why don't Jay Z get a paternity test? You know, and some people and the answers I saw from people made sense. Why would Jay Z take a paternity test? And the reason why is, hey, it might be his son. We don't know. But the thing is, if he takes a paternity test, that's him indirectly, what is it? Indirectly saying that he slept with a 16-year-old. There was the girl who said that Jay-Z raped her when she was 13. And it's just like, wow, so much rape going on. Just so much rape going on. I mean, seriously, it is sickening. It is genuinely sickening. And I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of hearing about it. I'm not saying I don't want to, I mean, I don't want to hear about it, but not in the sense of I want to ignore it. In the sense of I don't want it to keep happening. I don't want it to keep happening. I want us to do better. I want us all to do better as a species. I mean, seriously. And this might be a result of porn. Porn. I still struggle with pornography. I've been suffering with porn since I was about 10 years old. More than half of my life, I've struggled with porn. Can you think about that? I was 10 years old when I started watching porn. At least mild, very mild stuff. But still, I was hooked onto it when I was 10 years old. I'm 21. That's 11 years of my life right there. That is 11 years of my life. And it's not like I'm chronically watching porn like I used to. Because, like, there be times where I just watch porn just for the entertainment. And it's like, but um, porn does very awful damages to us. I mean, seriously, I'm pretty sure the guy who killed himself because he was beaten off in the coffee shop drive through. The dude who was beating off in the coffee, this dude pulled up with his cock out, and he was beating off, and then he killed himself. This dude had a wife and a child, and it's like, wow. And it's and then there's more stuff going on. Like, I don't know. There's definitely gonna be more stuff going on. I'm gonna just be completely honest. I mean, seriously, you hear, remember what was it, last year or the year before, about the dude who was in the Dollar General and he busted on a woman's leg and ran off. This dude did a drive-by nut. People were joking about it, and it's like, bro, this is not a joke. That is essentially sexual assault. And I also want to mention something, because it kind of not annoys me. It bugs me a little bit when people say SA, and I'm not talking about the type of censorship between SA and grape and stuff like that. It annoys me because people don't know the difference. Okay, so let me tell you the difference between sexual assault and rape. Sexual assault is when you're touching someone inappropriately, basically. When you're touching someone inappropriately. So, like, you grope a woman. You grope a woman's boob. You grope her butt cheek. You put your hand around her. You give her an unwanted kiss or something like that. Anything that doesn't involve you penetrating her would be considered, that doesn't involve you having actual sex. Well, I mean, rape isn't actual sex, but, I mean, in a sense it is, I guess, but it's a really weird thing. It's a really weird thing. Okay, but anyways, anything that doesn't involve any, like, explicitly sexual activity can be considered sexual assault. A sexual battery, I don't know about that. Okay, I have to research on that. But rape is forcefully having sex with a woman, forcefully having sex with anybody without their consent, whether that be, you, I don't know, violently push them down and force force them. I was gonna say something I shouldn't be saying, but you force them, or whether that be, I don't know, you coerce them into doing it. Like, oh, do you keep asking them, you pressure them into it. Whether that be you know, whether that be I don't know what else. Oh yeah, you get them to a point where they can't say yes, or they can't, or whether they can't say no, where they can't answer clearly. Getting them drunk, getting them while they're asleep or something like that. That is rape. Now, I will say this though. When I say that we have to do better, I'm not saying that we have to kill them. Now, if the law want, if it's, if it goes into, like, um what is it? A courtroom, and the jury decides, hey, the jury and the judge decide, hey, this guy deserves the death penalty. Then, hey, I guess that's on them. I guess that's just what it is. But my solution, because a few months ago people were trying to say that I was defending pedophiles. Let me make this very clear for you. I do not support pedophiles. Just because I don't want to see a pedophile get killed does not mean that I'm in support of them. Okay? My ultimate solution for people like that: put them in a straitjacket, throw them into the asylum, and do that. That is my kind of punishment. And it depends on how far they go. And the reason why I'm saying, like, in a psychiatric ward, padded room type style, is because prison, they, I'm just be honest, prison is not good. The prison, and I'm not saying to protect them, but to just put them, like, especially if they, like, rape women, yeah, put them in there and leave them isolated for the rest of their lives. No human contact. That might sound way more inhumane than killing them, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. And if you're wondering, there was a few months ago on Facebook, about these pedo catchers, and I was talking about it, how I disagreed, how I didn't like the methods of these pedo catchers. Now, I'm not saying I don't like any of them. Chris Hansen, Gideon, hey, they do it. They do it in a way that that is effective. They do it in a way that's effective, which is they, do a sting operation. They get the police involved. They get the police involved, and the predators do get arrested. But what a lot of predator catchers do, from what I've seen, is that they get some messages, they get them to meet up, and then they just beat them up. And it's gotten to a point where Lil Pump is doing it. Brother, I saw a video last year of the game putting a pie into a pedophile's face during one of these catches. A pie. And people wonder why, like, I disagree with it. Just because they're getting what they deserve does not mean that they'll suffer the consequences in the long run. Because if you do stuff like that to them, they can sue you and they can win. And then what's that going to do? You beat them up on camera, you lost some of your assets. This dude's got a bag now and he's free because you wanted to beat him up. Get no police involved in that stuff either. That's why EDP hasn't been caught yet. Because because the whole Chet Goldstein stuff, ruined it all because they were doing it without the police. And then Chet Goldstein turned out to, be on some weird stuff as well. I don't know about the CC unit, but yeah, so it's not like, and I don't like seeing people get hurt. People are telling me that, oh, pedophiles are not humans. I'm like, they're humans. They're humans with mental illnesses. If that sounds like me defending a pedophile, I don't know what to tell you. Because pedophiles are human beings with mental illnesses. If you disagree with that, name one person in their right mind that wants to have sex with a child. Name one person. Ask your mother, ask your father, ask your brother if they're old enough, ask your sister, ask your friends if they would have sex with a child. If they say no, chances are they don't have that kind of mental illness. I don't know what to call it. Sexual deviancy or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of pedophiles out there, and I say that they have mental illnesses. They have some mental illnesses because you cannot be functioning in the brain right with something like that going on. With something like that going on in your mind. Golly, I've been recording this for almost 18 minutes. But it's just, we just got to do better, though, as people. We got to do better. All right? I guess I'm going to get out of here. I don't know if I'm going to record for Wednesday, but I will be back next Tuesday for some more Detroit. If I'm able to, I will do a double feature. Part 3 might be a double feature, as in a much longer video. And if I can do that, I will do that. But yeah, I will see you maybe tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to do videos like this format for this week. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm not going to wear the same shirt because yesterday's video and today's video are being recorded in the same day. But for the rest of the week up until Saturday, up until Saturday, I am going to record videos in this kind of format. So expect my Bully review tomorrow. Thursday, I don't know what I'm going to do. Friday, I'm probably not going to live stream if I'm being honest. So yeah. If you didn't read my community, if you didn't read my community post from Sunday, I may or may not have suffered a concussion. My head is still kind of hurting, and I have not had the energy to record any games. And some people look at it as like, oh, you're just a YouTuber that, plays video games and you just get exhausted. Now, yeah, in a sense, that is true. But it would be different if that was the only thing I ever had to do. I have a job. I have a full 9-to-5 job. I work at there 4 days a week. This last week, I've been there and gone back 6 days out of the week. I have not had a full day. I haven't had a full day off without waking up early since last Sunday at this point. Yeah, the TikTok ban, which, to be honest, I didn't really care for it. I made sure I got all of my stuff out before, you know, all that good stuff, and all that stuff happened. But then it unbanned. I don't know what's happening with that. But anyways, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm out. Have a blessed day. God bless you. I'm out. Click one of the videos over here. I'm gonna give this like 20 more seconds or something like that. So goodbye.